Hello everybody and welcome to Take It, Hold It Modded. In this series we'll be going through a bunch of modded Take It Hold maps with a bunch of extra mods installed as well, like better hands and custom guns and all that fun stuff. Now how the series is going to work is we're going to have 7 episodes a season, and every season we're going to be playing on a different modded map. This season we're going to be going with Dust 2 City by EdisLeado. I hope I'm saying that right. If you like the stuff that I make, I would very much appreciate it if you shared it around, showed it to other people and stuff like that. But aside from that, let's get started. For the very first episode, we're going to be going with the Bargain Bin Basic Beginner Blake character. We're going to be going on Endless, Random, Spawn Locked, and Standard Health. So, I'll see you when we get in. Ooh, that was actually quite quick to load. Interesting. We get 2 health so's at the start? What? Oh, well, this is, certainly a gun. Not sure if I would class it as a really good one, but we can deal with it. Oh well. I'll have the add-on spotter on, but that's fine. I don't really care about score and taking hold, so who really needs it? But yeah, I've actually been wanting to do a series like this for a really long time. Ever since I started doing the 12 Days of Meatmas back in Christmas last year. So if you don't know, when Christmas rolled around last year, I did a series called the 12 Days of Meatmas. And for that series, I posted a video every single day for 12 days of just take and hold runs. And that was fun enough. I actually really liked doing that. That was a really fun series. It was a bit stressful, considering, you know, I had to post a new take and hold run every single day. But pre-recording a bunch of the stuff made it a little bit easier. And I'm doing the same thing for here. Obviously, I'm going to be recording most of these episodes before you even see this one coming out. So, by the time you see this, I've probably already got about 5 of them recorded. Hopefully, anyway. I hope so, because, I need a decent backlog. It's really hard to actually go in and record something once every day, especially VR. VR is very difficult to play subsequent days, you know, multiple days in a row. It's fine if you do it often, you know, if you play VR very, very often, but generally speaking, my souls cannot handle playing VR for an extended period of time. Sadly. Honestly, I actually quite like this gun. I thought this gun was not that great, but, it's actually better than I thought. So, we'll actually roll with it for this hold. This is a really interesting looking map, by the way. I actually really like how it looks visually. It's very visually consistent. A lot of the times these custom maps, or most custom maps in games, tend to not have a very consistent art style. But this one does appear to have a pretty consistent art style, which is quite nice. I did actually play a little bit on it beforehand. This is mostly blind, by the way. I did play the map for a single round beforehand, just to check and see if it worked. You know, I don't want to start recording and plan a whole entire series, and it turns out the map just doesn't work, you know. And I have to find something else abruptly. If you see any lag spikes, by the way, if the game lags at all, just, that's fine. It's HD VR, I'm recording VR. And it's modded, and it's on a custom map, probably not very well optimized, but we can mostly deal with it. I mostly chose this map because earlier in the year I was getting really into CSGO, and I thought, you know what, Dust 2 sounds like a really decent map for take and hold.
Sure snap to it, eh?
If you don't know, you can kill Sosigs freehand like that. You can just snap their neck, grab both their parts, and yank them together. That's something I've noticed. Some people have a really hard time taking the Sosigs apart. You can actually also grab both their segments and yank them apart and like actually rip them in half. It is really fun, but you don't get an opportunity for a lot of the time. Usually Sosigs are kind of just sitting there looking at you in most of those situations. I am wondering how sound travels in this map. That's like one of the main things I'm concerned about. Looks like sound does travel quite far. That is a very long engagement distance. I'm going to try and close the gap on that. But oh well. Yeah, people have been asking me to play modded HDVR for quite a while. People have been saying, hey, can you check out mods? And hey, can you have a look at some of the mods, you know, you have some complaints that will be fixed with mods, and I'm like, for a long time I couldn't really be asked, but I figured, you know, now's the time. And of course, as I stated, we have better hands, so we're going to be doing some tack reloads every now and then. I really like Better Hands. Better Hands is definitely one of those mods that if you haven't tried yet, I would actually give a really urged suggestion to do so, because it is a really good mod. It kind of, for me personally, it doesn't really change a whole lot, but it makes it very convenient. It makes it so you can do cooler things. I actually like doing cool things in HDVR. That's one of the reasons I like to play it, is, you know, just the mastery of using firearms and doing things efficiently and kind of getting smooth looking reloads. You know, that's why I don't use easy mag reloading or anything. I go with the raw, as hard as it can be reloading methods. Even if they are a bit janky sometimes and the mags will like fly around the guns every now and then. But I like that. I like the physics. So, anything new here, we can still get a revolver, but honestly, I think I still prefer this pistol. Plus, it lets us save our tokens. We could get a new mag type. Oh, it's this one? I think it's interacting with the... yeah. Let's see if I can get it under. There we go. And we got hollow points. Exactly what I was looking for. So, did I already mention this? I don't know if I already mentioned this. I tried recording a bit earlier and I was on the wrong character. So, for like 2 minutes. I wasn't on it for very long, and I talked about hollow points on that, and I don't know if it was this one I also talked about hollow points. But, if you don't know, most low caliber guns in the game, I would say, are usually better off with hollow points instead of something like API. In HDVR, take and hold, you're usually aiming to... I'm just checking where I am in my room. Yeah, but you're usually aiming to get guns with API. AP or Incendiary or API Incendiary. Sorry, or I guess that's... that acronym would be API Incendiary, but... you know what I mean. Oh, it's a good shot, man. But with most low caliber guns, I would actually say it's better to go with hollow points for the raw killing potential of hollow points. You saw right there, that Sosig just got his head exploded. And that would not be possible without hollow points. Oh. Let's actually use the iron sights a little bit. Do a bit of attack reload, a really bad one apparently. Oh really, we're doing multiple? I thought that since it was the first hold, no, this is the second hold, right. I forgot. I'm already blanking. Oh well. Oh. Who's shooting at me? You. Man, I am a good shot today. I am absolutely on point. Until I have to actually be on point, otherwise I take damage, apparently. This is a strong gun for what it is, by the way. This is much stronger than I thought it would be. Man, this is a nice map. I like how sunny it is. I like how natural the lighting is.
4 override tokens.
Feels quite nice to be in, you know? Kind of, it makes a difference from the usual kind of corridor shooter that is Take and Hold, where you're kind of just looking through the same insane asylum corridor constantly, with very little changes. So being in original maps is actually quite a treat for once. Getting to experience these maps as basically new content. And again, for a long time, I didn't really want to do modded stuff. I kind of prefer HDVR unmodded for the most part. I'll show you the dismembering. There we go. Takes a little bit, takes a little while, but you do have to stretch quite far if you want to get that. Thank you. The Sosigs are complimenting me, apparently. Ooh, we can get a battle rifle already. Let's give it a go. What are we gonna get? The bar. Interesting. I haven't had the bar in quite a while, actually. With tracers as well. But I would like a different ammo type if that was possible. What ammo type are you giving me? Oh, you're giving me... Ooh, black tips. Those are... Oh.
USDA approved.
That is AP. I'm pretty sure. Let's swap it over to the fast firing mode. Oh, the bar. It is a gorgeous gun. I like the carry handle. I'm so glad that Anton eventually added in wiggly bits on all the guns.
Tis only a flesh wound.
As you can see, the game is stuttering a little bit. I'll try and figure it out as we go along, but for the most part... Oh! I didn't load it. Or I didn't charge it. But this does not have a big magazine size, apparently. Oh! Honestly, I get really confused sometimes. I think the bolt is a lot higher, but it's actually quite far back. Surprisingly far back. So I always try and grab it here and I never ever find it. I never reach it. Big shame. Man, what is going on recently? Phasmophobia! What a weird topic to start to immediately burst into. I've been playing a lot of Phasmophobia recently because it got the new update where it changed all the items. If you haven't played it and you like Phasmophobia, I would give it a shot. It is quite fun. If you don't like horror, then, well, I guess that isn't the game for you, is it? Really a shame. Uh-oh. What a weird loadout we have. I need to sling that. If you don't know how to sling stuff, you press right on the touchpad, or just you press the touchpad in when you have a item in your quick belt. Ooh, the G3. I do like the bar, but we'll put it away and we'll actually use the G3 for a bit. I haven't used the G3 in a really long time. In fact, I quite often forget that it's even in the game. It's not really that hard to forget a bunch of guns in this game, though. This game has like 500 guns at this point. Ooh. And the sound this thing makes? Oh, it's sublime. What a gorgeous gun. It is definitely a sublime gun. Also, just as a bit of a heads up, if you're watching this, I am going to be doing the 12 Days of Meatmas again this year. So... once December rolls around and we get to like I think it's the 14th or so, 14th to 13th or something. Forgot what date it was. But once we get there, you should start seeing the 12 Days of Meatmas episodes again. Unless something goes wrong, unless I for some reason can't do it and or I mess something up, you should see that. Maybe, I don't know. Depends on how alive I am at that time. Whew. God, Better Hands is just so stylish. That's why I like Better Hands the most. It's just because it makes things so stylish. Like I said earlier, we do have a bunch of modded guns in here as well, but considering the pool of HTVR guns that there is, you're probably not going to see too many of them. Probably not, but you never know. There's always a chance. During the, it's this gun. This weird gun. The one where you actually can't really hold it. Oh, it's unsafe. It's the gun you have to fire shouldered. What a weird gun. What a weirdie. Oh! Andy! I accidentally negligent discharged. And I was holding down that button like crazy. You saw it. I was holding that thing down. Oh! Good. If you have any mod or map suggestions, I would actually appreciate you telling me as well. You know, are there any good or really good take and hold maps you would like to see me play on, or, you know, are there any good mods you would like to see me play with? For the most part, I'm going to be avoiding the modular mods, though. You know, like the modular AR, modular AK, stuff like that, because I've heard they tend to fill up the take and hold loot pools a lot. Where are the Sosigs? Oh. They sure are taking their time. Oh. Like I said, I actually haven't used the G3 in a long time, so I'm not really used to it. I mentioned it in my my 12 Days of Meatmas, I think. But, you know, the way I point shoot with most of these guns is I kind of learn their silhouette and then learn where they're firing based on that. You know, it's kind of like a point to point. That's why I'm pretty good at point shooting in this game. Because I've also just practiced a lot. Really just a lot of practice, you know, 300 hours worth. Before the game had any really substantial modes like Take and Hold or Worst World, even before it had something like Meat Grinder, I would go into all of the training arenas and just point shoot. And I would also reload all the guns. Like a new gun would get added in. I would spend 2 hours playing with it and reloading it in the arenas and stuff like that. Just so I could eventually get quite good with the guns. Learn how to reload it the most effectively, learn how to... Oh. Stuff like that. I know, you're wondering, like, why are you doing a tactical reload on, like, full? And, why are you just dumping the mag? Didn't you think better hands would be more useful for something like limited ammo? It's like, yeah, of course. But, also, it's cool. It's just cool. Modern Warfare really, Modern Warfare 2019 to be specific, really just kind of made every single game with guns want to do tactical reloads a hell of a lot more. I don't know what they're actually called. They are called something else other than tactical reloads, but is it called like timed reloads or something? Oh, I forgot about that. Damn, the spawn or the swarm encryptions. Oh, how they've nerfed you so. The swarm encryptions used to be so damn scary, so damn powerful, and then they got nerfed into the ground, which is a big shame. Quite a big shame. In fact, I think they got nerfed twice. I think the first time. So if you don't know, the original swarm encryptions, they were the green ones, which had like, how many would it be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? It had 6 things you had to shoot around it, and it was in like a full circle, and it was really annoying. And sometimes the game would spawn you with like 10 of them. No, that's an exception. Not an exception, an exaggeration. Sometimes the game would spawn literally like 4 or 5 of them, and you had to do it in, I think, just under 60 seconds? It's crazy what the game was asking of you. Ooh, I mean, I don't think we're going to be using that. I think we're actually going to go and recycle it. Yeah, I'm going to recycle it. I know, it's sad. I did hear you. And I Looney Tunes them. I literally just Looney Tunes them. Disgusting. Could you imagine? Ah. But then I hit him with one shot. From the G3. Of course. Very typical. Man. So satisfying to do. Where are we going? There's our hold. It seems that we're getting the same holds a lot. Might just be RNG. Maybe there is only a few holes in this map. You never know. Nice. I'm hoping most of these modded maps are going to last us about 7 episodes, 7 holds or so. Not 7 holds, 7 runs. That's how many we're doing. Ish. Oh god. Well, that was an interesting nade. It bounced off the wall, or bounced off of me. Oh, shit. Ugh. We might do more runs, depending on... what am I doing? We might do more runs, depending on if we die early. I did that in the 12 Days of Meekness as well, where there were some runs or some videos where we died pretty early on. And I just decided, you know what, let's just do multiple runs. We got to get the video length to a certain point after all. You know, we can't just... It's like, I died 2 minutes into the one, it's like, alright guys, see you later, thanks for watching, goodbye, see ya. But no. You can't do that. I could. I could. It would make it so easy. But that'd be boring. You never know. No, of course I wouldn't do that. You gotta give people something to buy on, something to chew on. Ah. What an interesting time it's been. I've been playing so much Guilty Gear Strive lately, and you're probably not interested in that if you're interested in H3VR, but you never know. Not sure if you've seen it. It's a fighting game by Arc System Works. If you go on my channel, you'll probably see it. A lot of it. I've been playing so much of that. It is such a fun game. Oh, you can do that. Sick. I was wondering if you could. Looks like they're spawning under. Maybe we'll do a series on the North Dakota map as well, actually. I stayed in some of the GTD OD streams, the Get to the Orange Door streams. Those are really good as well, in my opinion. So if you're interested in those, you could watch those as well. But I stayed in the GTD OD streams, but I've had a pretty rough time sleeping recently. And actually, let me rephrase that. I've had a rough time waking up, as opposed to sleeping. So I usually take... oh god. I usually take amitriptyline, which is for migraines and stuff, just to make sure I don't get migraines and have a horrible hard time. But they also make you quite drowsy, quite sleepy. They relax your muscles and stuff like that. But because of that, because I've been taking them, I have a really tough time waking up now, as compared to before. I find it really difficult to get out of bed now, instead of just being like, oh, I'll just go back to sleep for another hour, and then another hour, then another hour, and then by that time it's like, oh my god, it's like 8 p.m. What am I doing?
Oh, that is.
Oh. So if you don't know, I'm a bit of a late sleeper. I usually go to sleep around like 6 a.m.-ish. I do a lot of stuff in the night because I have a lot of American friends, and I can only really play games with them around that time. This is very laggy. Look at that. We're practically playing in slow motion. Who installed the super hot mod? What happened? Oh my god, it's so laggy. Ugh, I'm just having a look. Everything seems fine for now. Seems mostly fine. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, I have a really hard time getting or waking up now as opposed to going to sleep, which is kind of frustrating, kind of annoying. There we go, we got API again. Really nice to get API. And we get this scar. Ooh. I do really like the scar. The scar H especially is quite wonderful. We will let's actually take it and use it. Because it's very rare you get the score. The lighting in here is a bit fucked. It's got the black lighting. Let's see if we can get some black tips for this. And we can. There we go. Let's get a muzzle attachment as well, actually. Just a muzzle brake. There we go. Ooh. I punched something. It was just my microphone. It's fine. It'll survive. Clean up empty mags. Clean up all guns and melee. There we go. Maybe that'll help. Oh. We really are playing in slow motion right now. Apparently. Wonder why that is. I wonder what's going on. Maybe I need to kill a bunch of Sosigs or something? Oof. This is really, really slow. Oh well. We can deal with it. I'll try and figure it out. Who knows, maybe you might not see this episode if I have to end up changing maps to something that doesn't lag nearly as much. But we should be fine. I'll just have to tweak some stuff, tweak some settings. Maybe turn off SSAO in HDVR. Oh. There we go. God, I love the Scar. It's such a gorgeous weapon as well. I'm not buying that. Is that supposed to be an LMG or a minigun? Oh. Ah.
Double.
Get rid of that. We'll get rid of this as well. We don't really need it anymore.
Override token found.
Now spawn options panel. Let's have a look. Graphics and performance low. Let's turn to turbo potato. Nah, let's turn that off. If we keep bloom on, we can turn bloom off. We don't really need bloom. Okay. We seem to be doing a bit better performance-wise now, which is nice. I am playing on index. Maybe I should turn down the frame rate a bit. Maybe go to 90 instead of 144. Because if you don't know, the index can go to 144 FPS. Which is very nice when you can run it. Not very nice when you can run it. We also could just look at the sky like every one of those all weapons in X game videos do.
Double up.
Turns out I had turned onto safe by accident. Neat car. I like the, I do like the art style in this. From what I read in the description, it was like an asset pack. And it's a nice, consistent asset pack, at least. Like I said, a lot of the times these custom maps end up having, like, an art style clash every 2 seconds. But this one is nice. I also like that there's actually a lot more areas here than you would expect. You know, if you've played Dust 2 in CSGO, this isn't exactly Dust 2. Dust 2 doesn't have these underground sections. I like how they've connected everything. Makes it feel a lot more natural, a lot more alive, a lot more to it as well. I like the echo in here. It's a nice echo. Seems there's always a bunch of Sosigs on this this ramp here.
What's that?
Agile encryption detected.
Agile? Excuse me? I haven't seen these in a while. Oh god, they're so fast. Who's shooting at me? Oh, you're right there. I can barely see him. He's so shrouded in darkness. Okay, finally. So if you don't know, these encryptions will slow down over time. So if you're having trouble dealing with them when they first start spawning, just wait a round or two and you should be fine for the most part. sometimes you have to actually kind of wait a proper wave, you know.
5
Whenever they
override
spawn, I'm usually like, all right, fine, we can wait, we can go for another Sosig wave, and we'll deal with them then. Sometimes you just have to do that. A lot of the skill ceiling in Taken Hold is just like also about positioning. So if you know the map and you know the map well, where they're going to come from, where to look, where to shoot, etc. But one of the other parts of the skill ceiling is knowing when to shoot the encryptions and when to shoot the Sosigs, because there's a lot of the times where if you try to go for one or the other, you're gonna get screwed. Although generally speaking, if you're going for the Sosigs, you're never really going to be screwed that badly. Because Anton actually made it so that the encryptions have a very much extended timer now.
Always get the boring post.
So instead of like 60 seconds, you have something like a minute 30 or 2 minutes now maybe, deal with the encryptions. There's an area below this? Really? Oh, so there is. Didn't even notice. Oh, what a beefy map. Actually, let's get a suppressor. Suppressors are really good, or at least they used to be. I don't know how good they are now. I do know that they used to, like, clean the clock of most of the Sosigs. But now they're kind of just like, ah. They're nice cosmetically, though. Oh, and we're, empty. I didn't even notice. So yeah, don't be worried about having to deal with the encryptions quickly. You don't really need to be pressured when doing encryptions, because you get a very long time to do them. It's kind of very generous. It feels like you should be doing them quickly, but you really don't need to. You used to have to, and some of them used to actually take quite a while to deal with. Like again, like the green swarm ones that used to exist. My touchpads are getting a little bit inconsistent. So, if you don't know, I'm using index controllers. I mean, you should know because you can see them. But, generally speaking, the touchpads on the index controllers can get a bit wonky sometimes. But the fix is almost always just turning them off and on again. That fixes all the problems usually. Oh, who's shooting me? Shit. I also put my gun on save again. I'm a dummy. Oh god. Man, recording VR is such a pain. I'm sweating like a brick in here. Like a brick? That's a weird... Oh god. That's a weird analogy. I'm unsafe again. Apparently I have a habit with turning my gun onto safe. Maybe we'll stop using the touchpad mag release for a while. That should help.
Interfacing with
I also think we'll let our health drain now. We've been going on for a little bit, for quite a while, and I think we can wrap this first episode up a little bit soon. Maybe. We'll see. I actually don't know how long this is. I did like several takes on the intro, and so I don't know actually how long this is going to be. It might be 20 minutes. I mean, I hope not. I don't think so. I think it's going to be close to 30. We'll see. And we'll wrap up the first episode, and hopefully you'll look forward to the rest of the episodes. They should be coming out, oh god. They should be coming out once a day from... Wow, I took a big hit there. Yeah. I'll be posting a new episode of Take It, Hold It, Hold It, Mod It every single day. So when you see the first episode, they'll be coming out every single day from there on out. Per week. Again, 7 episodes. And the time should be... I'm kind of just deciding this on the spot. Probably 8 p.m. GMT. or BST. I don't know which one it will be. The UK switches between BST and GMT. If you're wondering why I hold the gun in front of my face, it's because the gun can sometimes block bullets. So, if you're wondering why I ever do that, I just do it just in case I get domed in the head. I kind of cover my head up a bit, you know? This is getting a bit tougher. This is actually getting a little bit tough.
Encryption neutralized.
So I was actually gonna say this map so far feels really easy. Feels really easy to play on. You know, the SOSIGs are kind of coming in like one at a time, stuff like that. Well, I also don't really know where to stand. A lot of the you know, I've played on the original Take and Hold map for so long that I just know where to stand all the time. To not be seen by SOSIGs from miles away. Generally speaking, when you're fighting SOSIGs, what you want to do is you want them to see you as close to you as possible. Because once they see you, that's when they become active. They kind of run into the map, they kind of search for you a little bit, but they're not active. You know, they haven't seen you, they won't shoot at you and stuff like that. And as soon as they see you, they become active, they start searching for cover. And they start trying to flank you and kill you and stuff like that. So usually the preferred strat is if you're going to let a SOSIG see you, that should be when you kill it. There is an encryption going on. I didn't even notice. Actually, I think it just started, so we're fine. You can also just be a pretty decent shot and snap them from far away as well. There it is. You're hiding behind a tree.
Encryption neutralized.
No woodland cover for you, I'm afraid.
Advancing to next system layer.
Oh, that was my Discord, by the way, if you're wondering. I'll probably try and dull that out, but because having Discord pings in the middle of recording is probably not too good. It's always so weird. Sometimes I watch back some of my old streams, and I hear a Discord ping, and I'm like, "Oh my god, someone's messaging me in Discord," and then no, it's just a Discord ping that happened in the middle of the stream, and it's really annoying. Even if I say, "Oh, by the way, that was my Discord," there's always a split second where I go and look. This is a good skybox, by the way. Oh shit, we're about to be attacked from behind. Recursive? Oh god, I'm pulling this one up.
What's that?
We're getting a bit laggy again. We're going to slow motion. We're going into super hot mode. Where are you? There you are. Nice, I got him. Where's this encryption? There it is. You know what I'd like to see in this map? Oh god, don't die. Oh shit. What I'd like to see in this map is I would like to see it use its vertical space a lot more. You know, if you have an open map, then you should make the encryptions a lot more open. Oh, or not should, but you can, if you want to. You know, you can have them down on the ground like this, or the ground level. But I would like to see a lot more, like, could you imagine really doing really kind of gimmicky stuff? Like having the encryptions up on these scaffoldings, or,
Override tokens.
oh god. Slow motion.
And take it.
Aww. Well, we're probably not getting that. Let's actually reload. Let's do some reloading. There we go. Excuse me. Oh god, that was a basic cough, or clearing my throat. Yeah, I'd like to see a lot more interesting uses. You know? Ooh, the bolter. This is an old shotgun, a really old shotgun. I forgot I had a rail now. Yeah, this is a shotgun that's been in the game for quite a long time. How long? Like, I mean, it was in the game when I first started playing, which is in like July 2016. That was like 4 or 5 years ago. Oh God. July 2016 was 5 years ago. What? No. Don't tell me that. Oh, I don't want to realize that. Now I feel like ancient. Really old. Actually, that's something that's really interesting I was actually going to talk about. And I'm not sure where we'll have time. Because I have HP again. Oh. But it's kind of funny seeing all the Gen Z people, the people who were born in like the 1990s to the 2000s. They're all at the same time experiencing the like aging culture shock that you experience when you reach like 20 or like 25, 30-ish, where you're like, oh my God, why is every new year getting shorter and shorter and shorter? You know? Oh God, I get sniped from behind. You know, why does every new year feel shorter than the last? Why does it feel like time is speeding up and there's never enough hours in the day all of a sudden and you can't do anything? And everyone born from like the 1990s is suddenly drastically experiencing that culture shock, that just onset of panic that's like, oh my God, the years are flying by. I'm gonna be 30 in like 2 months. Where were you? There's never just one. Oh, I see one. Oh shit.
What's over there?
Man, he went flying. Where are you? There you are. But everyone at once is experiencing this just age shock.
Interfacing with systems.
And it's kind of funny. I'm not saying I am not experiencing it, by the way. It's kind of funny, but it's also kind of sad because I'm also feeling it. Ugh. I'm feeling old. Yeah, it really does feel like every year, you know, August rolls by or September rolls by and you're like, man, I thought we were still in February. It really feels like we should still be in February, you know? But we're not. If you're wondering why it feels like that, by the way, there is actually kind of an explanation for why every year feels shorter than the last. And that's mostly because every new year becomes a smaller and smaller part of your life. You know, like the good example of it is, you know, a baby who is only 1 year old, that first year is their entire life. 2 years old, that's half their life. 3 years old, that's 1/3. 4 years, that's 1/4. You know, and then it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. You know, once you become 23, every new year is 1/23 of your life, 1/24th, 1/25th. And that's why every year feels shorter and shorter and shorter and shorter, because you just have more under your belt, you know? For a baby, a single week feels like eternity. Because that's just you know, they've only been alive for so long. So it's just an interesting, like, phenomena. It also might be because we're not really supposed to live beyond, like, 30. Or at least that was never really intended, because, you know, all our components, like our teeth and our hearing, our eyesight, starts really deteriorating around 40, 50. Never meant to last. Although of course, you know, medicine has advanced and we've gotten better at it. Where's the, oh, it's stealth, that's why. I got really confused for a second. I was like, where's the encryptions? But it's the exact ones that hide themselves when, you know. Oh, my cable's getting twisted. Oh no, index. Oh.
Analyzing system.
Also, my VR headset is suspended, if you didn't know. So it actually the cable goes above me, which is super convenient. I'm not a fan of wireless headsets personally, like the Oculus Rift, no, the Oculus Quests, or some of the other wireless ones. I don't think I'm ever really going to be a big fan of them, because I just kind of like the convenience of having really good tracking really consistent stuff and or really consistent connections. I do have a good enough internet to support a wireless headset, but I just prefer the raw consistency of having everything wired. Oh, let's wait a wave. Also partly because this map seems big enough where you can't really position anywhere. You kind of just have to dip between points, which is fine. Some maps are like that. Although I guess we could stand like here. No, that won't be shot from there, yeah. Behind this car, maybe? Yeah, I'm trying to think of positions. But not really getting anywhere. Alright, now we can deal with this encryption. We've waited a wave or two. Ah.
Encryption neutralized.
Man, what was I talking about? I completely forgot. I went into a tangent all of a sudden. I know I was talking about aging and stuff like that.
3 override.
But now I've
tokens
also
found.
just completely forgotten what I was going to say. That's a shame.
Advance to
Maybe I'll remember it next
system
episode.
node and
We'll
take
see. Hmm.
There.
Damn. Aim be bussin'? Okay, never say that again. Confirmed, never saying that again. You know what? I'm saying it every single time now. If I'm cringe, I don't want to be not cringe. Let's see. My life is going pretty fast though. Kinda sad. But that is fine. We can deal with it. It's honestly really great just being, or just, I wouldn't say being a streamer, because I'm not really like a streamer. I think in order to be a streamer, you have to actually have an audience, which is kind of not the case a lot of the times. But being or constantly streaming every single day for years is really great because it actually gives me a massive backlog of like my entire life. You know, if you could actually watch 2 hours of my life every day, or you could see actually a pretty decent chunk of my life by watching my streams, you know? Oh god. It is really kind of convenient to just have, you know, a lot of... Ah, no! I accidentally hit my keyboard. Oh, and nothing happened. Okay. Yeah, it is just nice. It's nice having a really, really long backlog. White tips. You know I'm loving it. What the heck is that? Oh my god, it is the F2000 mod. I wasn't expecting that. I don't like that one. Give me another one. There we go. That's more like it. But you know, if it comes to any point where I perish, at least I will have a lot of stuff of me available. You know? I actually did count how many hours I've streamed or I have uploaded to this YouTube channel over the past 5 years. And, oh, hang on, cable twisty. But it turns out I have 2,400 hours of live streams. That is 10 full days, by the way. 10 full days of streams. So, you know, no, not, is it 10? No, it's not 10. Wait, my math is wrong. I'm pooping. I'm forgetting. No, it's not 10. It's 100. My bad. Quite a big difference. I knew it was one one of the 10s, you know, one of them 10 numbers. I think it was 100 hours or 100 days of live streaming content on my YouTube channel. So, you know, if you have time to kill, there's 100 hours of stuff if you want to watch it, but I don't know if I would recommend that. I doubt you would be interested in every game I've played. And it's only getting bigger, by the way. It's only getting bigger. This is a threat. This is a threat. It's 100 days, and it's growing. Ugh. At the start of every episode, I think I might put in a smash cut of some parts during the episode. You know, just kind of like a bunch of quick cuts showing a bunch of cool stuff, like maybe a tactical reload every now and then, or a headshot kill I get. We're also going to end this run pretty soon if we don't die. And I mean that as in, if the Sostigs ain't going to kill me, I'm going to kill me. Oh, I'm out of ammo. God, I completely forget to even look. Keep forgetting this only has 20 rounds in the magazine as opposed to, you know, the usual 30 or more. But yeah, I might put a smash cut of clips at the very beginning. I hope you like it if it's at the start. Hopefully, gives you, because I've seen a lot of YouTubers do that type of thing, where they have a few clips or a clip from the episode at the very beginning, and it kind of it lets you know something that's going to happen in there, get you interested. You know, it's a good way of kind of convincing people that it's not just a waste of their time, which I hope this isn't. I hope this isn't a waste of your time. I hope you're entertained at least. Oh, I am also trying to give a few take and hold tips as well. You know, and not just talk about things, not just think about life. I do like to give people tips on what to do in take and hold. You can, and again, if you want to get more tips, you can watch my 12 Days of Meatmas videos, because I go over a lot of the techniques and a lot of the strategies I use in take and hold, and a lot of the thought processes and how I learned to aim better and stuff like that. So there's actually a lot of advice in the 12 Days of Meatmas episodes as well. And I think that series in general is actually really good. I do think that I do a lot of great commentary in that. There's a lot of great topics. I talk about a lot of good things. And I know I'm shilling for myself at this point, but no one else is gonna. If anyone else is gonna have my back, it's gotta be me. Recursive encryption detected. Ah, shit. Curse you for having such a tiny mag scar. Couldn't you have a better magazine size than this?
Encryption neutralized.
This will be our last hold, by the way. I think we'll make this the last hold.
Hold successful.
Yep, okay.
Data extracted.
And there we go. Anyway, so what do you think? Do you think I should make any changes to the series? Well, I can. There is going to be a bit of a backlog, so you know the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 episodes might be already recorded. But if you have any tips, if you have any suggestions, or again any mods you want me to play with, any new maps you want me to play with, etc., new guns, etc., yada yada yada, feel free to tell me. Comment them down below, and you know, let me know. And again, if you like the stuff that I'm making, I would really appreciate it if you shared it around and gave it to, or told other people about it, because it really means a lot to me when people appreciate the stuff that I make. I make sure to reply to every comment I can, and it's just really helpful. It's really tough trying to break through the YouTube algorithm, because it freaking hates streams. It absolutely hates streams. I swear. I'll rant on that in like another episode, but you'll see it later. All right, but for now, I will end it. There we go. And that's just done. This is the end screen. Let's go back to the Taken Hold lobby. We survived 8 holds for a playtime of 52 minutes. You get a long one. Would you look at that? You get a long one for the first episode. They're not going to be this long. I assure you, they're not going to be this long. Alright. Well, I will see you later. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a great day, and hopefully you'll look forward to the next episode, which is coming tomorrow. I'll see you later. Thanks for watching.